Basement Video Podcast, and with my host, wherever you're looking, I see Andrew there, and I see Alex there.
I'm to the right of
Hey,
you, and Alex is to the bottom of you.
Yep,
hey
look at
guys.
the other hosts. They're all there. Say hi, everyone.
Whoa. How did I get in this
uh,
box?
Alex, we'll
Whoa.
get you out of the box when we're done, buddy. Don't worry.
Alright, thank you. I'm scared.
All right, so they put out another trailer, Alex and Andrew.
yep.
Hey,
Chip and Dale.
I didn't even know about it. I've been sick for the past couple of days when John's like, Alex, I know what'll cheer you up. I'm like, what?
I
He put out a second Chip and Dale's commercial. And I'm like, oh goody. Let's see this shit. You know what?
didn't expect it either. It just came out of nowhere, kind of. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah.
It actually was a treat to watch. Like I love seeing cartoons in like the real world. Like I think people are like, "Oh, this is like terrible idea. Like it doesn't work that well." It's like, are you kidding me? It's like the greatest idea that they could ever come up with.
Well,
They said
someone that let's go on, sir.
nothing. It's just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit was an amazing movie, and they just stopped doing. Well, they didn't stop, but they didn't like do it. Like they couldn't recreate what was so good about that movie.
Well, that's how I was talking to someone today, and they're like, "Oh, this movie kind of looks cheesy and stupid." And I was like, "It's modern day Roger Rabbit." They're like, "No, this one has like 15 different types of animation, and they all look stupid." I was like, "He's like Roger Rabbit didn't. It only had the one." I was like, "Cause there was only 2D animation when Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit
like
came out. It was
that
just
just
different
came.
generations of 2D animation."
But this is amazing. I love how they made it like almost like it really. They almost look like actual like
That
cartoons.
cell,
Yeah,
yeah, the
exactly.
animation
Cells
cells.
in real life world, and it looks really fucking clean. Like I love it.
Yeah, it's
There are some that are obviously like they stick out the most. Like for example, the fucking Peter Pan that you got took a pic. They have a good, nice little picture of his mug right there.
Hey, Andrew,
Let's
you see that? You see that
let's
picture there?
Yep. I got you.
let's
Yeah.
get
I got my phone out.
let's get this out of the way first. Peter
Yeah, let's
Pan.
talk.
Now,
He
is
looks like
this?
he's Neverland. I
I wonder
think
if
it
he
is
has.
Peter Pan because the like the facial features and the hair, it looks like Peter Pan.
I think you're right. I think it could be Peter Pan that left Neverland for whatever reason and actually grew up and he's just miserable, like he hates it. Maybe I can imagine. I can totally imagine a skit where like I left Neverland for that bitch and she dumped my ass and now I'm stuck like this or something like that. You know.
You never
So
seen
maybe
Hook?
he's what?
You never seen Hook?
No, I don't
Basically,
know.
the premise
Yeah, you
of
have the
Hook.
Robin Williams one.
Maybe actually that's not a bad idea. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he left Neverland for Wendy, and then it didn't work out. And so like, since he's an adult, because the plot of this almost looks like that there's this organization that you can swap tune body parts, perhaps to do like a sort of tune plastic surgery.
It looks like it, but it looks like they're using it for evil.
Yeah. So there's
Because we
another
already
scene.
we already know there's a CGI surgery. I don't know if it has to do anything with that.
Yeah, there's another scene in the movie that shows like there's like a wall of like different like tunes and how they had like this sort of like surgery operation like circling out like there's one that's like Felix the cat but has body proportions of like the Pink Panther. There's like the one where it's just like
Yeah,
Sneezy, but they can like get rid of
I
his
have a picture
nose.
of that if you want to talk about it or look at it while we
Yeah,
scroll down. There's a
there it
picture of it.
is. If you can take if you can
Yeah, Andrew will bring it up. Don't worry. Andrew, you see
look
it?
at
Which one is it?
It's a little bit lower down. It's like a picture like surgical pictures. It's got
Okay, yeah.
the
I see.
Cinderella mice. It looks like with the Cinderella mouse. It looks like Tweedledee or Tweedledum from Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if you can see that, Alex.
I see that. It looks like they're making one into like a furry like, "Hey, we can turn your brother into a mouse."
Well, it looks like they already are wearing similar clothes, like already.
I love the one where it's just like it literally does look like operations like for nip and tuck, you know, for like, hey, we can get
Well,
rid
look
of
at like you said, Felix the cat. It's the after picture. And it looks like there's pieces of like Pink Panther there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good, except
You got
it's
one eye changed.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
monstrosity version, but still okay, I guess.
What?
Oh,
Whose tail is that? You think that's definitely a rat's tail?
I
I
don't
think.
think that's still a Pink Panther's tail. I don't think that those lines are to show like that's just how a rat's tail looks like. I think that's just we're gonna cut here, we're gonna cut here, we're gonna cut here, we're gonna cut here. It's not
Oh
just
yeah. You're right. I think.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Flounder is
Oh, look at
there,
Flower. More purple, bigger
so
lips.
so Flounder is there, and it looks like he was just pleasantly sitting at home in out of the ocean reading a book, while the Coca-Cola bear and the CGI Seth Rogen like kidnapped him.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
that's the
like-
picture right under that one.
Yeah.
And so it's like, so he gets kidnapped, and the FBI, led by Gumby, a
No.
literal
No, it's not
a
Gumby.
literal
It's
Jump
Gumby.
Show?
gumshoe. I know it's
Yeah,
not Gumby,
yeah,
but it's like it's
yeah.
it's obviously like a gumshoe joke, like gumshoe.
Yeah, Gumby
gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Yeah, like it's clearly it's just a play on words.
It's
And
funny how he
I-
takes the fingerprint. He like cuts off.
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
end of the
that's the
finger.
last picture. The last picture. I thought that was fucking hilarious. He
Yeah,
just gets
I-
like a what is
like,
that?
how
Like
many
a scraper
times
or
do you think he-
something?
Do you think he regenerates? Do you think he just like does that hurt?
Well,
him
he
in
just
a
takes
way?
it, hands in the evidence, and they're like, "Oh, thanks, we're done with it." He just puts it back.
Yeah. It's funny they really took the silly putty approach the full way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I want to go back to that wall you were talking about, though. That's our
Mhm.
second picture in order.
I think that's the one that when people saw this trailer, they had the most fun with.
Yeah, this is the one we're gonna look at hard.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's go start from the bottom left and work our way to the top right. So bottom left, that parasol. I think that's the parasol that belongs to. What's that pink racer girl from the?
That's what
Wacky
I was just
Race?
gonna say. I was just gonna say. Fuck.
What is her name? I forget. She's always
I think
like,
it's Penny something.
yeah,
Penny Pit Stop or something.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, I think that's it. That
I
sounds.
might be wrong, but it sounds right.
Here, I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Did you look above that though? It's a Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I saw that Shenron.
Yeah.
Very odd. Yeah, Penelope Pit Stop.
Penelope Pit Stop. That's what it was. I short formed it. I said Penny.
Yeah. So that's Shenron.
Yeah. Why is he
that-
so small?
I don't know. I
Everything
think-
else is around the same size that it would be.
Yeah, his body. Because Shenron's a massive fuck off dragon. Like it's
Yeah.
like how do they keep it in a plastic baggie? I don't get it.
We can't really
Um,
see what's next to Penelope Pit Stop's.
It's
It looks
just-
like a head of hair, but I can't tell.
It's just a yellow ball. It looks like on my screen.
Oh,
Next
what
to
do you
that
think?
looks like looks like Garfield's ass.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Or it could be Spike from Rugrats' ass.
Could
Oh,
even
yeah,
be
that's true.
Scooby's.
Yeah, it could
No.
be any brown
Scooby's
or
tail
orange.
is like pointy.
animal.
It doesn't have like it doesn't have that like. plump.
It does in the later ones, like Zombie Island. He has a curly tail, not curly, but like a wavy tail than normally.
Yeah.
That hat above it is from. I think I remember someone saying that was the hat of the tortoise wore. Robin
Yeah,
Hood
yeah.
animated.
There's people saying that. There's people saying I don't think it's this, but there's people saying it's Aladdin's hat when he wears
No.
the Sultan. I don't think it is either, but people
No,
are saying
no.
that.
You can even see the arrow that shot through the hat. Oh no, that's it. That's the arrow that shot through the hat. That,
Oh, in Robin Hood.
Peter Hood. Yeah, because
I
remember there was a
love
scene where
Robin Hood.
he ran in the under the water and they shot
Yeah.
arrows at it. Okay, so that's that hat.
That Robin
Above
Hood
that-
movie is too good.
Above that, obviously Samurai Jack's sword.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's take a second though. Okay, we knew Disney would use all their properties, but they've been in the Warner properties. We won't skip ahead, but let's there's Nickelodeon properties. Like, this is making it real Roger Rabbit shit, where it's not just their own properties. It's like everyone teaming together.
There's a lot that I recognize, but a lot that just don't make sense to me. Like,
Well, because they're pieces of characters that you don't really fixate on when you think of this character. Some of them.
That's true. Like, for
I think that
example,
bow tie next to Garfield, you said it was. I think that bow tie might be Boo Boo's from Yogi Bear.
It's either Boo Boo's or Yogi's, or could it even be the what's that? No, his bow tie is smaller. It's any of the Hanna-Barbera, like
I was just gonna say it's a classic Hanna-Barbera bow tie.
yeah, like because a lot of those animals, anthropomorphic animals, like Yogi, Boo Boo, that blue dog, I forget his name.
Yeah, Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah, they all had that they had to wear a bow tie for some reason.
They
Yeah,
also all
because they
had
don't
that
wanna be
like
naked.
mouth that's above it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
above the
like,
stem-
they either
above
had
the-
no neck at all and just the mouth above the tie.
Yeah.
wonder
Even
if
Fred
they did-
Flintstone had a neck.
That's true.
What do you think
I
that
haven't-
big giant was? That a horse leg? I can't even tell.
Is it a
At the
horse
very-
leg? I can't even tell what the hell that is even.
Where at the
Me
very
either.
top?
Very
Yeah,
tall.
left.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm trying to think of like a thick horse from a movie, and I thought of like Mulan's horse, but like it's black,
It
it's not
actually
a
is
brown
horse
horse.
leg. It looks more like
If the pictures were clearer, which you obviously can't get pictures because these are just stills people took quickly from the trailer, but it says what everything is under it, but you can't read it.
Yeah. Is that
Um,
fucking Dr. Robotnik's mustache?
Could be. It could literally be any fucking. That's like, oh, cool, red mustache. That could be 40,000 characters.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is actually true.
What do you think that mouth is next to Samurai Jack? The mouth and nose. It's a bear, a dog, or something.
That could
It could be
literally
any
be any Hanny Barbera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Handy Barbera.
Yeah, any handy bear. What's at the top? Top next to the mustache.
I was thinking
I
it
have no
might
idea.
be. It kind of looks like a Ninja Turtles fucking mask, but I don't. Think
Yeah, but
it
then
is.
like it kind of looks like the whole head almost, which I don't think they'd have a whole fucking head in there.
Right, that'd be a little morbid.
A lot of
Yeah.
these you can't even really tell what they are. Like
No.
like there's one that's literally like a snake that's just above the mouth of like some sort of rodent. Looks like it's a
Yeah.
snake head.
Yeah.
Next to the mouth of that next to the mouth. Oh, you know what? That kind of looks like the mouth of like one of those mice from Cinderella.
Cinderella. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next to him is like they look like gloves, like really thin around the waist kind of gloves. I'm
Really?
Do you
looking
think
at
it's
yeah.
Dexter's mom?
No, hers were way thicker than that. I'm looking at
Bear on. Oh, sorry. Go on.
no, I'm just looking at a higher detail quality picture, and I still kind of have a hard time
Yeah.
picking up on this stuff. There's one that's like next to the Keyblade looks like tentacle. I love that the Keyblade's there for some reason.
No, key. Know what it is? Know what's next to the Keyblade? To the left, you're asking about?
That's the Pink Panther. Or to the left, that's a
To the
tentacle.
left.
Looks like. Oh, it's a
No.
mouth. Oh, it's the
It's Ickis.
monster's mouth. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Ickis.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was tentacles at first. I was like,
I see another picture, and right above that, I think I can't really tell in this picture, but I've seen another one, and I think it's Ickis's ear.
yeah, it's right there on the bottom right next to.
Oh,
the
sorry, yeah, down there, yeah.
It actually is the same art style too, so it kind of is.
Yeah.
It really is. Next to that is I know what's that horse that plays that's in like Mexico that has a banjo.
The horse?
Yeah, there's a horse that.
Where
like,
are we
uses
looking? Let me give me some reference. Where are we looking at?
it's like next to it's like next to the ear. It's like a red scarf and a bow. Hold on.
Oh, the bull?
No, he's a horse.
Fernando?
No, he's a horse from Hanna-Barbera.
Where?
I don't remember a horse. Oh, Quick Draw McGraw?
Quick Draw McGraw. Oh, he had a blue scarf, not red.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
Where are you guys looking?
We're looking on the thing. Oh, where are we looking?
We're looking on the thing.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know
bud.
what Alex is. Alex is looking under the Keyblade.
Oh.
Do you know what a Keyblade is?
Yeah. From Kingdom
Well,
Hearts.
let's list out the things that we do know what they're.
Okay,
they're-
so there we got Jiminy Cricket's hat right above Pink
Yeah.
Panther's mouth. Next
You
to
got
that,
Jimmy
Neutron's
Neutron's hair.
Yeah.
underneath
And above that,
is a-
what-
under
Go on.
above that is Mr. Potato Head.
yeah, parts of them.
Hmm.
We got the Smurf fucking on cap right next to Jimmy Neutron's hair.
Yeah.
And then underneath
Ooh.
that is like
Rocket or Rocky.
Rocky Bob, like Rocky.
Oh
Rocky
yeah,
from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
That's his
You're
hat.
right. You're right.
I love how they're like, we're taking body parts. We have Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle's hat. Oh, sir, that's not a body part.
Yeah, anyone could get a hat. No, they can't. Who would want Jimmy Neutron's hair of all things?
I just want to see anyone with Jimmy Neutron's hair. It'll be funny.
Okay, we got Smurf's hat, and then we got number 5's cap, and then that's about it. That's all I can really.
Number 5's cap, I feel like, is a deep as fuck cut. Same with All Real Monsters, to be honest, because all this,
Yeah.
okay, let's go with some classic Hanna-Barbera. If people like Dragon Ball Z, let's go there. But like fucking Kids Next Door and fucking All Real Monsters, that's deep
They
cut
have-
shit.
See, this is what drives me nuts is that they're labeled. They all have labels. But they're so poor quality that you can't even read what they say.
Yeah, like even in the trailer, if you pause it, you can't read it.
It's annoying.
That's what's gonna piss me off when I actually watch the movie, because I know it's probably gonna be the exact same, and I won't be able to read it because it'll either be too small.
It'll
If you
probably
look on the
be-
picture
we'll,
with Chip and
we'll probably
was
see it
gonna
in
say,
theaters, so it'll probably be big enough where we might be able
It's
to read
not
it.
gonna be in theaters. It's only on
Disney
Disney
Plus,
Plus.
they said it's literally in this trailer that's going to be exclusive to Disney Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the end?
Oh, and then sorry, this is another one we know. We obviously know it's either Goofy, Donald, or Mickey's glove, or Minnie or Daisy's glove.
Maybe any glove, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney
also,
glove.
That's another thing too. Also another thing too. If you look at Chip and Dale, is
Oh
it
yeah, I
Chip?
have a. If you look on ours, I have a zoom picture of it.
Yeah, his
and
ear.
our list of
His,
pictures.
I'm guessing like they go find this warehouse that has all these like
Well, okay, I
equipment.
got two. I got two. Sorry. Look at the picture I sent of the machine that is changing people.
Hmm.
When I took that, I got that, and I noticed something.
Hmm.
Never mind, I lied. I thought you
Hmm.
could only see one of them working it, so one of them was in it. But yeah, go
No,
on.
you
Sorry,
can see
Alex.
both. Yeah, you can see both of them, and you
Yeah,
even see the wall behind them too.
yeah.
So that's the machine that splices and dices, and I'm guessing something goes wrong where he must have fallen in by accident and replaced one of his ear with like a Pluto ear
It could be Goofy.
or
Could
Goofy.
be
It could be.
could be any like either of those two characters. Could be
Mhm.
anyone from Goof Troop that is a background. Imagine it's just a random background character.
I can you imagine
Someone
if
said, someone thought, I don't, this is clearly an ear, but someone thought that it might have been a hole. Remember those holes from Roger Rabbit? But because they kind of looked
I
like
think
that
that's
slant stuff.
ridiculous. I
I
think
do
that's
too. I don't, it's clearly on his ear.
yeah, that wouldn't even make sense. Oh no, I have this hole in the side of my head now. Like
Yeah, why would it just be hanging there?
yeah, but it's hanging too, so it's like it looks like an ear,
Yeah.
but no, it doesn't.
Well,
No, it's not.
they already show that there's like surgery going on with other characters and body parts from other characters, so you know it's got to be an ear.
I
Yeah,
love that they
exactly.
added like Pixar characters. So like cars are canon in this
Yeah,
world now
that's what I was
too.
just gonna say. The car, it's
Mm.
kind of like a homage to Cars, but it's also like Benny the Cab from fucking
Alright,
Roger Rabbit.
I got a serious question for you guys though.
Oh
Do
no.
cars in this world, do they get life insurance or car insurance?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, buddy. What do you think?
Car insurance?
It would
Those are
be this.
cars.
It'd be kind of like a 2-for-1 thing for them.
Yeah, because
I
car
want I
insurance
want
is like life insurance for your car.
I
And
want there
they're
to be a
cars.
scene where I want there to be a scene where a guy accidentally goes in a car thinking it's his car and he opens it up and it's just like organs inside or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's just like his heart beating in the driver's seat or brain in the
And
driver's
the
seat or
car just
something.
screams, ah! Because I don't think they ever open their doors, do they? Do they never open their doors in
I
the
don't know
shows?
about Cars the movie, but like Benny the Cab and Roger Rabbit gives everyone a ride. Remember, he gives the Jessica, Roger, and the detective a ride.
Look at this peaceful world. This world is so happy now that cartoons are like merged in with it. I would. Oh my
What are you looking at right now?
The one where the goose is giving the balloons to the kid.
Yeah, it's like Mother Goose from like an old Disney like kids short. Well, I
Do you
guess
thi-
it's all kids, but it's like a short from like the '60s. It looks like.
I would feel sad that like cartoons would have to live in this depressing world along with us. I don't
Oh
think.
wait, do you think that's a goose from what is it, Fox and the Hound that has the lady goose? Now that I'm thinking
Mm,
about it, I don't know if it's a goose.
I think it's just a generic like just I'm a goose that likes
Yeah.
to.
That's on Main Street in Disney World or Land too, eh? It's
And so
actually
like I don't I'm still trying to like think how this whole scenes are gonna play out because they meet Peter Pan and they clearly know that something's up and then Peter Pan's like you know too much and so they're chasing them through the convention that they're at and
that's the thing I'm
I
confused
love that
about.
scene where like you get to meet all your favorite cartoons like the candles from the Beauty and the Beast or whatever where
Yeah.
I love that. That was funny. They bend over and burnt that $5
The
bill.
candelabra, he bows and burns the dollar. What do you think about Baloo's band? It's CGI Baloo from CGI fucking Jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something
I
alright.
thought it would be funny if he had the Country Bears that were his backup and it's him singing.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
All I know is that I had bad anxiety because I'm always nervous when it comes to meeting celebrities because I just think back to how I fucked up with John Ferrigno or
You don't even know his
Lou
fucking name.
Ferrigno. Yeah, I forgot.
You know, John Ferengi. Yeah, I really
John
fucked up.
Fergie.
When I met Fergie, really fucked up.
He was about to fold me into a pretzel at that moment.
He probably was. He
If
was
you-
real pissed.
If cartoons were real and they had conventions like that, who would you be most who would you want to see most? I probably would want to see Go or Spike. I'd probably lose my shit if I saw Spike Spiegel in real life, like just like the cartoon
Yeah, but what if
guy.
you met Batman, animated series Batman?
I think that'd be cooler. I think that would I'd be more calm. But Spike is so cool that's like you have to.
Oh yeah,
be cool.
you have to be cool. You'd be nervous about trying to be cool. Like yeah.
Batman is like he's very understanding. He's very an intelligent person. He like
Yeah.
knows that. I think it'd be like more easier to approach. But Spike Spiegel, he'd be like fucking smoking a cigar while banjos are playing in the background, and it's just like,
Why banjo?
well, you know how they always have like
Yeah,
that,
that's
like
some like jazz. Yeah.
yeah,
Like rock
jazz
jazz,
music
yeah.
playing. Yeah, exactly. And it's
Yeah,
just like,
banjos. Yeah.
Wait, you Spike Spiegel? It's like, yeah. Can you say so long, Space Cowboy? And I'm like, okay. Like it just.
Yeah, I haven't said that 40 times today.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. I
But you
didn't.
just yell from across the room. Hey Spike, what'd you have for lunch? Fucking beef and broccoli, you fucking loser.
Oh my god. But the thing is that they're obviously not like. It'd be like the same thing. You never meet your heroes. Like so, it's like obviously like Spike.
You're
would
like,
not be- What?
you're doing that thing you did with the taquitos. You're going to like, you're talking about meeting cartoons, and you're like, you know, that's what they always say. Never meet your fucking heroes. You're talking about meeting an anime character.
That calling him my hero. Oh, leave me alone, man. And you're telling me that you were never inspired by a character, like a fictional character? I think, you know what? I think there are some characters that made you like think the way that you think now. Like, for example, Spider-Man as a perfect example, where Spider-Man taught us never to give up. You know, we always have to get back on our feet and do what
With
you know.
greatness, with great power,
With great power comes great responsibility. You know,
Yeah.
even if we say like that's ridiculous to have a character, a fictional character as your hero, some characters are more influential than actual real life people. Because if you were to ask me, Alex, who's a real life person that you look up to, I'm like, no one. Everyone's disgusting in this world. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
like there's no one in this world that I have faith in. Other like you know, what I mean, it's just like.
I think I'm more of a if like a character that I'm like. You said Spider-Man. I think I'm
Yeah.
more like in real world like Jason Voorhees. You know, you come near me, and I'll start fucking you up until you go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
How about you, Andrew? Is there someone that you call your hero?
Oh yeah.
That's fake.
Probably fucking fucking
King Hank Hill. Hank Hill's a good top tier one.
Actually
That'd
though,
be fun to
I'd rather meet Dale.
That'd be fun
Okay,
to meet Hank
there's
Hill.
There's a possibility they might be in this. I wouldn't doubt it because Disney owns all Fox. If they throw some of fucking even Simpsons characters in this at one point, just to fucking pass by or something.
That would hurt. Like it would
Like
nostalgia
it hurt so
good.
much it squirt type thing.
Yeah, you got it.
So far the confirmed bad guys are Peter Pan, Coca-Cola
If it
Bear.
is Peter Pan, yeah. The people are saying they don't know if that's a Coca-Cola Bear or just like supposed to
Branding.
knock it off.
It's a branding thing. They can't call it Coca-Cola Bear because obviously they don't have the rights to like.
But he's wearing like this red
He's
vest.
wearing
like,
a Christmas red sweater. It's like, what else could it fucking be? You know what I mean?
Well,
and
maybe-
Seth Rogen Beowulf.
Maybe it is the actual Coca-Cola Bear, and they're using him for product placement.
They could.
They could.
And
So, those are-
that weird that weird monster that's half aristocrat, half Wreck-It Ralph, half fucking Robin Hood shirt.
that character is probably gonna be
Wait,
like the
wait.
actual what?
What if that's
We
just
thought
Robin Hood?
we thought that was Robin Hood. Remember the shirt?
Well,
Robin
that was
Hood.
the gut. No, yeah, that was not the Robin Hood. That was
No, remember the
the
collar? Didn't we
blue-
think it was his collar was like Robin Hood's cut?
no, it was the gut is supposed to be from that bear that was Robin Hood's friend.
Yeah,
Friar
yeah,
Tucker.
little John, fried Tucker. Yeah,
Fried Tucker,
Chris
yeah,
Tucker. You know Robin Hood's friend.
Yeah, Chris Tucker.
You ain't got no job.
I'm too scared.
You ain't got shit to do.
Anyway, you were saying
I'm wrong because I completely remember wrong. I was gonna say, well, what if that's not Robin Hood's shirt and it's fucking Peter Pan's shirt, and that's what happens to
No.
Peter Pan? Because I can see
Maybe.
Peter Pan or whoever the head is just going fucking mad and going in there and taking one of everything and fucking becoming a monster. I can see that happening.
See, that's the thing though, is that like I think like we haven't seen who the real bad guy is yet. We've only seen like the goons.
We got a more clear picture, but I still can't tell who the fuck it is. If you go to the picture I posted with the Rams,
Oh, that one. Do you know those are the that's Gumby. That's in that little stroller.
Oh,
the
you
gumshoe.
fucking shitting me? One
Yeah, it
second
is.
here. Let me take a look.
Yeah, that's
It
the
is.
Oh,
policeman.
you're right. That makes sense because now it says LAPD, but that is the scene. Remember, we were trying to decipher last trailer.
You thought that was like the bad guy or something?
Yeah, we did last time, but it's Gumby. But go to the picture above that. This is something I just thought was funny.
I feel like I said it was Gumby last time too, and you guys were like, "Nah, it's not fucking Gumby. You're stupid." And I was like, "Okay."
Well, we didn't even know that Gumby was gonna be a character in this movie.
Well, technically, it's not Gumby. It's just a generic
it's
character ripping
Gumshoe.
off Gumby.
Yeah.
Okay, but look, one of them has a fucking real sized dog in his little house. Look at
Still
this.
see, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
that's
saw
adorable.
that.
That's. Can you imagine cleaning up after a fucking Pluto-sized dog, like a not Pluto, but the
A
Clifford
normal-sized dog would be yeah, it's pretty much Clifford D. That's hilarious.
That's such
And
a
then like
nice house.
another funny picture of the one with the Rams. Look at the house with the little Tiny Toons, like the apartment building with the tiny, like not literal Tiny Toons, like Tiny Toon Adventure, but like the house, the apartments that the smaller cartoons live in.
Yeah, that's where the police guy lives. The gumshoe guy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's where he lives. I think that's where Flounder lived, and they're investigating there because Chip and Dale are with him in that scene.
That can make sense too.
And you literally just see
again.
polar
Why
bear
is Flounder
go like
living in an
this.
apartment?
He's just trying to make a living. He's just
Why is he not like? Okay, I get it. He's a cartoon, and he doesn't probably need actual water, but he's still a fish. I feel like a
Alex,
fish cartoon would want to like
Alex,
live in an aquarium.
do your best Seth Rogen Beowulf impression and trying to grab this flounder to steal his fins.
No, okay.
I love your Seth Rogen impression. It's
Just
not
like,
good at all.
No,
But it's so funny.
I don't know. It's always like it ends up being like a Mr. Krabs for some reason. I
don't know
still
what
find
that
it. Oh god, so Seth Rogen meeting himself is kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like hopefully he knows that he has such an annoying voice. Like holy shit.
You think he doesn't? He doesn't pick his voice. Like that's not his fault.
I know that, but it's
He's
like
born with that.
God damn. I'm not saying he's doing it on purpose. Obviously, it's like I'm just saying. It's such an annoying voice. I just can't stand it. And now there's two of them. Oh God, now there's two.
You
of
think
them.
that's gonna be it? They're probably gonna do a lot.
That's gonna be it. That's probably just gonna be 100% it. They're just gonna do a bit where like.
No,
I just
dude.
hope they don't overdo it with a lot of Seth Rogen like
I'm
meta
hoping-
jokes.
I'm hoping that they take that bit just a little bit further and do like a couple more characters, just so it's even funnier than we think.
Yeah, but who else animated has he voiced that isn't like Sausage Party? Because obviously they're not putting Sausage Party in this.
You don't
Can you
think?
imagine?
No, I don't think. I really hope not.
Well, let's see. Seth Rogen, what has he done recently in cartoon voices?
Because I think he has voiced a lot recently. He might have been a voice in Alex. What's that Amazon cartoon? A comic book cartoon that's really good.
That's not gonna happen. That thing is dead on arrival. No one talks about that thing anymore.
Invincible.
No, it was.
I'm talking about Invincible. He helped with that.
He was not in Invincible though.
No, I know, but he helped like push that forward. So I didn't know if he maybe just did a voice.
Yeah,
in
he
it.
was a executive producer.
Yeah.
He didn't voice anything in there.
Okay.
He did Santa. He was the executive producer of Santa Inc. That's the show that I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one you. Yeah, that one I remember being shit. He's doing the Ninja Turtle shit now too. Like he's not voicing it. He's like him and his partner now are literally just like pushing like comic book stuff and stuff they really like.
He's doing a Darkwing Duck TV series.
What?
He's doing a Darkwing
Pardon?
Duck TV. Yeah, he's doing a Darkwing Duck TV series.
Starting when?
It's been announced.
John just
I think I've heard of this, but like you just saying it, I got chills all over my fucking
John
body.
just made hot in the warm.
This is
what?
still new. There's nothing too much information about it, but it just says executive producer of Darkwing Duck TV series.
What'd you say, Andrew?
John just made Sticky in the Worm. Is that what it is?
I went in the warm.
You what?
He went thick in the warm.
Yeah, Thick in the Worm. That's what it is.
I peed thick in the warm, Alex.
I don't have any input on that or I don't have anything
I think
to
I did
say
all
to
the
that.
input we need, buddy.
Yeah. Now we need
Alright.
output.
All right. Well, we already kind
I
of
think-
talked about this, but there's the picture of the gumshoe we can show because I think he just looks cool. To be honest, I like that there's a new character that we don't know that's going to be like a kind of a main character, I guess. It
What
seems.
was it in the last trailer? Because in the last trailer, it shows the fat mouse. What's his name? That's obsessed with cheese.
Monterey Jack he's
Yeah.
from Rescue Rangers. Yeah.
So is Gadget missing, or is it someone else?
They're
that's
really
missing?
making it seem like it, but it seems like it's more of an issue that like lots of tunes are missing, and maybe it's just Chippendale working on it with them, and then maybe Gadget goes missing, and then that's when they get Monterey Jack to try to kind of get him to help.
And it seems like he goes missing too, because he's just not anywhere in this trailer like at all.
Maybe they're not
Well, they do a
missing.
quick zoom by. Sorry, what?
Maybe they're not missing. They're just changed.
Yeah, I guess because there's an after picture of Felix the cat, but like, I don't know. They didn't show Flounder again. The only character, I guess, when it's only a picture, is a Felix the cat.
Yeah.
But the only time you might see either Gadget, Monterey Jack, or Zip, which I think is the fly's name, is when they show a quick shot of their like plane thing flying. But it's quick. Like I couldn't even see what was on that. And I think it was just the exact same scene from the last one, which in the last trailer that was the only time we saw Gadget.
Which we assume was at the end of the movie.
There's not really much else I think we've pretty much talked about everything that's been
Yeah, this
going
trailer
on.
was a lot shorter than the other one.
Oh my god! I'm looking at the monster that's like chasing Chip and Dale, and
Yeah.
there's more details about like his.
Oh, send it in the Discord, buddy. I
Okay.
thought we would have already talked about
Alright.
it, so I didn't know there was more detail.
So
Don't say a word until you fucking say it. I want to be looking while you look.
okay, let me see. I gotta freeze frame it. Okay. No, you're
Shut
right.
up. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. I know I'm right. Now that you've said it.
Holy shit. Okay, you're gonna like this. Look at all this goody bits that's in. Okay.
I love goody bits. It's one of my favorite type of bits.
Okay.
Definitely good bets.
So look at this picture.
Yeah, I'm
You
right.
can-
Yeah.
You can see his necklace. You can see the necklace that
Yeah,
Peter
the
Pan was
necklace from
wearing.
the trailer.
You can also
yeah.
see his
so
chest
that is
hair,
Peter
too.
Pan. So
Hey,
look,
we
you
just
can
thought it was Little John because he was bigger and probably fatter, but we didn't know
Yeah.
when we were thinking that Peter Pan is now fatter too.
So that's Peter Pan, 100%. That's Peter Pan that's turned into this monster. There's Woody's left leg.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Imagine that big thing just walking on Woody's little skinny leg. It's like Alex having Andrew's legs.
there's Wreck-It Ralph's arm, obviously. The cannon.
Yeah, we know that. Do we know what the cue of the cannon is yet?
No, I have no idea. Also on this other picture right here, here. If you look, he has Mickey's bottoms. That's Mickey's pants that he's wearing.
Yeah, the shorts. Yeah.
This is the most weirdest conglomeration of just what's that trend with the coat that he's wearing though?
The coat?
Oh, it's Shrek's.
Wait, is that a vest? It could be Shrek's vest. Because it looks like the vest around his armpit is different.
You know, Shrek's vest is brown and it's like doesn't even cover a quarter of his body. Really.
Maybe it's a CGI Shrek vest that we don't know about yet.
His other leg just looks like a robotic leg. Wait a minute. No, never mind.
Is it? It's not. Were you thinking the Iron Giant, buddy?
No. I thought it was almost
Is it Treasure Planet? I can't really see, so I'm literally just
no,
shooting
he
in
had
the
a
dark.
peg leg. He didn't have a robot. He had a robot.
No, I mean any of them.
No.
No, I'm not. Is Treasure Planet the one with like the rust-colored robot? That was like the guy's buddy.
That's not it either.
No, okay.
I'm gonna look at the first trailer really quick because that one had a more.
1 second, Alex. Sorry to interrupt you while you look. You've been telling me to watch Treasure Planet for like 5 years, so I bought it.
You did? Nice.
Yeah, so we can watch it whenever you're not dying.
Wow. Okay, so they changed a lot from the first trailer.
All right, let's see.
So. Okay. So this is him in the first trailer. You can see he doesn't have the necklace, so we can't like say for sure whose chest that is.
Which also is kind of weird because if we saw that in the first trailer, it would kind of even just throw us off because we don't know who wears the necklace because Peter Pan doesn't have that fucking necklace in the Peter Pan movies.
You can see here, he still has Woody's right leg. He still
Yeah.
has that leg.
Now that
But
we know it's Woody's leg, you can tell.
But that bottoms isn't Mickey Mouse anymore, though. Or at least I don't think it is anymore.
It could be. It looks like
You
you
just
can
can't
still
see
see
the-
like around the middle. It's red, but you just can't see the button because it looks like it's flailing up.
It looks like a flap in a way, though, because you see behind it, there's the back end of that flap too.
Yeah. We'll send them what it looks like now.
Well, I mean, that's the only
Like a
pictures that he
close.
looks at. There is none. That's just as close as it gets.
Oh, okay. That's
think
funny as fuck. I love the movies. It's like obviously people didn't like Scrappy Doo, but like this is reminded of like, oh, Scrappy was the villain, like and Peter Pan's the villain.
Okay, I unironically love that movie. I love that.
Me too.
Live
I just
action.
love it.
I
The
think it was
second
like
one is hilarious.
there were some jokes that they were very.
There's weed jokes. There's sex jokes.
there's
That
sex
movie was
jokes,
supposed to
there's
be
weed
rated
jokes.
R. You know that, right?
Yeah, and
There's
wait,
a rated R script somewhere. You know who wrote that movie?
who?
James Gunn.
Who's that?
He directed the guy who does Guardians of the Galaxy. He did Peacemaker. He does the Suicide Squads. He wrote and I think directed both of those Scooby Doo movies, and they were both. He wanted both to be rated R, and they wouldn't let him, but he snuck in some stuff still. He has a rated R script for the first one.
For the Monsters Island one, or
Yeah, Monster Island. Like know the scene where it's either Daphne or Velma. When Velma is all dressed up, remember, walks into the bar, and then you see Daphne and Fred like guys, like kind of like a loving like crush thing.
yeah,
That scene was supposed to be Velma and Daphne having that moment, but they wouldn't let him do that because that was part of his rated R one. He wanted them to have a lesbian relationship in that rated R movie, but he still taped or directed it the way he wanted to, but then just added Fred in, so they were happy.
stupid.
I want the fuck the Snyder cut. I want the James Gunn cut of fucking Scooby Doo 2001.
Yeah, we should
Alright,
start a
boys.
petition for it.
All right, Alex, what is your final somewhat thoughts? Any like things you want to point out that you're fucking super pumped for? Just
I'm
whatever.
just pumped in general for this movie. I love seeing, like, I want to see everything. I want to see all the Easter eggs at once. Like, this movie is just gonna be nothing but Easter eggs, and I'm all for it.
I want to watch this movie like 800 fucking times and just analyze the fuck out of it. Like just
Yeah.
every fucking shot. Oh, new shot. Pause. Oh, new scene. Okay. Oh, new. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You
You
know.
think that's why they're putting it on Disney Plus instead of theaters? Because you know
Oh.
people are gonna want to watch it like 20 times.
It's probably just because they didn't think it would do good in theaters, but like, I don't know, nostalgia's hotter than it's ever been.
True.
So I think you would have got the parents that used to watch this introduce them to the new kids, and then maybe they could have also just not spun off obviously from this because this is a different thing, but you could have just made a new Chip and Dale's, and the kids who went to see this with their parents could watch that new Chip and Dale's.
True.
But I'm not a
Need to
Disney
have more
exec.
faith in these movies. Maybe they're right. Maybe like we're the only people that would actually be excited for this. But at the same time, it's like who wouldn't want to watch a movie like this?
Well, I feel like when in certain cases, like look around me, I don't think the normal person has what I have around them, but like the normal person still feels nostalgia. And if you're like 35 and you see, oh, Chip and Dale movie's coming out, oh fuck, I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. And you have like say a 5 to 8 year old, you're like, oh, this will be great to show my kid what I used to watch. That's how most people think. I don't know. For us, we're fucking fixating on it and like analyzing the fuck out of it. But for a normal person, to be like, oh, that'd be cool to go see in theaters with my son or daughter to show them what mom or dad used to watch. But now
What about
Peter Pan's a fat mob boss guy that's killing it, cutting them up.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
wasn't
all
he
for it,
always
but at the same
kinda?
time, I kind of wanted like a more bigger villain than that. Like
We don't know if that's the main villain.
maybe who knows?
Like I think it is by the thing, but like there could be a bigger bad that's run everything, and that's kind of just like the guy who works under him, and he went mad because he knows how to use the technology. I don't know. There could be anything could be good because they showed us a lot, but like I don't know. We still don't know a lot. I feel,
Watch it just be
which I guess is
Gadget.
trailers.
Gadget's the villain. She built the fucking machine.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
It's something stupid like that because Andrew, me and you were thinking like we know this shit. We're thinking logically. And someone like Andrew, like who doesn't know, they're like, yeah, it's probably fucking Gadget actually, or Monterey Jack fucking, or so. It could be like imagine just one of the actual Rescue Rangers went bad, or it's fucking Zip, their little like fly buddy.
That would be dumb. I don't know.
It'll be like
If it-
Scooby
if
Doo,
it
the movie
was-
you just
if
said.
If it's the Fly, that's worse than like Scrappy Doo being.
What do you mean worse? You just said you love that fucking.
Yeah, I'm saying it would be worse because I like the Scrappy Doo. It makes sense because he was like everyone loved the Fly, and everyone fucking hated Scrappy. So of course he'd get shafted and he would want revenge. But like,
What was with like kids in the 70s and 80s just hating new characters coming with things?
the Scrappy was a shitty character.
Yeah, but then you got people hate Ewoks for no fucking reason. Ewoks are dope.
Ewoks were stupid too. A bunch of underdeveloped cavemen that could take down like
No,
futuristic
they're
tanks with,
fucking-
like logs.
They're Rambo Care Bears and they're just fucking up everything. It's
They should.
dope.
I think they're dumb.
Rambo Care Bears.
That's literally what they were. They're just like savage Care Bears. And you know what they cared about? Nothing.
Nothing. They're careless bears.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. Any final verdicts? Final says?
I don't know. Fuck. It's one of those things, you know. It's just like,
We're all hyped for it, pretty much.
yeah, like I don't even know what to say. This is. I've loved Roger Rabbit's been one of my favorite movies since
If
like
you were
as
to-
long
if
as
you were
I
to
can
rate-
remember.
If you were to rate this trailer, how many like?
Well, it didn't have Roger Rabbit in like the first one.
Or that cat. What was that cat that was also at the DJ party too?
Oh, Scat Cat.
Scat cat. It didn't have scat
Was-
cat. So.
No.
Abdul.
No one would make this movie for me.
Mm.
Just I don't care if this movie's a steaming pile of dog shit. If they're just walking down the street and you just what is that guy's name? What's Doom? What's the guy's name for Roger Rabbit? Christopher Lloyd's character.
I don't even know what his name was. What
I
was
feel like
his
it's
name?
Doom, but like that sounds like something
No,
else.
no. Hold on.
It is something else.
You looking at it?
You're right, Judge Doom.
Oh, Judge Doom. It's just they're just walking on the street, and he's just like a bum now, and like literally just next to a fucking toxic waste
That-
container full of the dip.
That scene, by the way, scared the
What? The
ever-living
just like this? Just like this?
No,
That
no,
scene?
not that. It's the one where he's like, it's really weirdly animated that he like unravel after getting steamrolled. His
Oh
flat
god,
body.
yes. Yeah.
He
That terrified
stands
me as a
up and
kid.
it's like this, like it's not even like good CGI. It's like unsettling, like return the flask, like from Courage the Cowardly Dog CGI. It's just that creepy, unrealistic kind where he
Literally.
like walks around.
And then he blows himself. Man, he's that creeped me the fuck out because it looked human enough to my child brain to like freak me
Yeah,
the fuck out that that was
exactly.
real.
That looked like the CGI was bad, but for some reason it made it almost look real enough that that's actually what's fucking on the screen right now. Like something is like. I
Like
was
they actually flattened Christopher Lloyd and he's just fucking talking and walking.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of scary that you can't kill a tune. That they just like keep.
Well, they figured out a way. You got Dip.
Yeah, we got Dip.
The Dip's also killing half of Southern America, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chew.
All right. Well, this guy's.
Well, I don't know. I really hope this movie's gonna be good because obviously
It will be.
me and Alex are hype as fuck.
It's gonna be fine.
How many pairs of rose-colored glasses do you think me and you are gonna be wearing though, dude?
At least
What?
8.
What? Say that
Like
again.
rose, like the nostalgia glasses. We're like, oh, this is everything from my childhood. This movie is perfect, and everyone else is like, no, this is shit.
Like after this, I think this trailer. If I were to give this trailer a review, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I think this trailer shows too much.
I
It's-
agree. I don't
giving
like
away-
more than one trailer anymore.
It's giving away too much information at once. It's like we almost kind of know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
obviously their friends are going to go missing, and the cops are going to be like, "Were you involved?" Like, no. It's like, why? It's because your friends are missing too, and it's like the same coincidence that your friend goes missing the same way as these people. And it's
Yeah.
like, we gotta go be part of this, investigation. And obviously they stick their nose into something they shouldn't have, and then the bad guys are like after them, and we see
Yeah.
how they fall.
I missed the days of one trailer. Like even then they're Doctor Strange like teaser came out. Like the movie comes out in a week, and they're doing teaser trailer, and they literally show Professor
Yeah,
X, they
I
show
saw-
Captain Carter, I'm like, I would have loved to just been surprised in the theater.
I didn't even look at the.
Yeah.
I saw today that my YouTube was recommending these like.
They showed
trailers.
Professor X. Okay, I'm
I
gonna.
don't say anything. I literally
You
just said
already
I didn't want to. Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
but I
John.
gotta tell you.
No, you don't
something.
have to tell me. You literally don't have to tell me.
He's got the wheelchair from the animated series.
Okay, amazing.
The big yellow one.
The gold
I'm
one?
going to bed.
The big yellow one that he would have did. Right, Alex? Come on, sing it with me. will you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now.
All right. Should see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Before you start spoiling more.
Follow us, like this video. We got a Patreon. You want to fucking
Spoilers,
that
by
out?
the way, John's just gonna spoil like what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Good on you, Alex. Saying spoilers at the end of the video. That's sick.
All right, bye guys. Love you.
See
Like
you
and
later.
subscribe.
Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.